Hey guys, what is going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, we're going to be talking about ESPN Zach Lowe and Jonathan Givony talking about the Detroit Pistons possibly trading that number one overall pick to the Golden State Warriors. Now, for you guys that don't know what I'm talking about or you missed this article, it comes from knbr.com. They say draft expert Jonathan Givony thinks the Pistons would be interested in trading their number one pick that would involve James Wiseman. I'm going to play about a 45-second clip of Zach Lowe talking about that. So let's get to it.
Warriors or the Pistons would do. Golden State offers number 7. They're 7, right? 7 and 14. 7, 14, and Wiseman for the number one pick in the draft. Does either side do that? And if I'm Detroit, I'm looking at like that's it depends on what you think about Wiseman, because 7 and 14, if you look at the average expected return on 7 and 14, it's not awesome, and particularly right. 14. Like, you have to love Wiseman to do that. Like, I am curious what the Warriors do with those picks, and given that they are all in win now mode next year. Like, they are not going to worry about, well, Wiseman's got to start and this and that. They're trying to win right now. What kind of players do they pick? Can they flip those picks for a veteran? Like 7 and 14, it's not like golden chips.
So that was the clip from Zach Lowe talking about how the Pistons could possibly trade with Golden State for the number 7th overall pick, the number 14th overall pick, and James Wiseman, who is the 2nd overall pick in last year's NBA draft. Now, I'm going to kind of talk about how it would benefit the Warriors and why it wouldn't really benefit the Pistons. So I'll start with the Pistons first and why I think a trade like this doesn't really do anything for Detroit. Now, James Wiseman, there's no doubt that the kid's really talented. Do I think Golden State was the right team for him? I don't. I just don't think so. But he was the best available talent there. I mean, you could argue LaMelo Ball could have been to the Warriors, but I think James Wiseman is still a very good player. I just don't think Golden State was the right team for him. As for Detroit, I don't really think it's going to be a good fit because you have Isaiah Stewart, in my personal opinion, is going to be your starting center at some point going into next season. And I think having James Wiseman on the same roster as Isaiah Stewart is somewhat redundant. You don't really need, two centers like that on your team. Now, the draft picks are intriguing. You get the 7th overall pick and the 14th overall pick. But I think Detroit should hang on to that number 1 overall pick. They haven't had it in over 50 years. And, I know a lot of you guys are excited about winning the lottery. I am too. But that's just my opinion on why I wouldn't really even consider a trade of James Wiseman and 2 lottery picks in this year's draft. Now, for the Warriors standpoint, and why I think this would make sense for the Warriors, when you look at the Golden State Warriors core, Steph Curry, James Wiseman, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman to me is kind of the odd man out because when you look at the Warriors and you look at their core, the Warriors want to continue to be a playoff team and possibly try to win another championship with Steph Curry. They have Klay Thompson coming back next year, and you still have Draymond Green, who's a very good facilitator and a good defender at a high level still. I can understand why Zach Lowe and Givony did mention of moving on from their lottery picks and possibly James Wiseman because, like I said, they want to win. And I can't really blame the Warriors for wanting to, move on from Wiseman or, move on from the 2 lottery picks. I just don't personally think Detroit would be a team that would bite on an offer like that. Now, they're not going to trade us Steph. They're not going to trade us Klay or Draymond for that matter. Don't really know how you guys would feel about any of those players on your team because they make outrageous contracts, and we're already in, kind of cap space hell with all the dead cap with Blake Griffin, but that's another video for another day. But let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of this proposal from Zach Lowe and Jonathan Givony of ESPN of the Detroit Pistons possibly trading that number 1 pick to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for James Wiseman, the number 7th overall pick and the number 14th overall pick. I'll talk to you guys down below in the comment section. Like always, I hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.